Live. I have no clue if this is working or not.
Well, let me check on your, let me check and see my notifications, see if anything. Slate is live. Warhammer with scales.
We'll go take a look at it, see if it actually shows anything.
Yep, it works.
Can you hear me talking right now?
Yeah, but it's lag. I said it's laggy, but that's to be expected from a stream.
Yep. Okay, stick that link over in the Canteen Gaming area.
All right, sure thing.
Right. What's the password?
Cetra. S-E-T-T-R-A.
Oh, you capitalized the S, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I tend to capitalize everything.
Alright, I believe I'm in the game. Are we,
All right, welcome.
Okay, here we go. So, what the...
I'm actually going to see where Exiles of Nehek start. Oh, wow, that is, that's quite a distance.
I'm apparently Warriors of Chaos at the moment. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. Where does...
Court of Liberas.
So you're doing Followers in Nagash is what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll be doing Followers in Nagash. Oh, that's right, he gets Crypt Ghouls and a Tomb Scorpion. I love that.
Where's the Court of Liberas start off? Oh god, all the way over there.
The Court of Liberas? Yeah, it starts actually in Kalida's home turf of Liberas instead of in the Eye of the Vortex campaign where she starts out near the Vampire Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Clan Moors. Yes, rock things.
I'm kind of just curious to see where everyone pops up. Yes, up there.
Nagarond, that's no surprise for Nagarond.
It'd be funny if the Empire started
The Empire. Yeah, the Empire starting in Norska. What is this?
Right.
Order of Lore Masters.
I never realized they were that far away from the main High Elf area.
Yeah, Order of Lore Masters are actually very travel heavy. So are the Last Defenders, led by Krokgar. They're essentially just kind of heralds of Hexawaddle.
All right. So how do you want to do this? Should we both be Nekara, or shall we do something different? Each of us be something else and kind of meet in the middle somewhere.
I mean, it's your call. I know what I'm doing I know what I'm doing for Nehekara. I'm raising Nagash.
It's gonna end the world, are we?
That doesn't end the world necessarily. What ended the world was Manfred being a dick.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. I'm really debating at the moment.
Lovely.
So what?
Doesn't look like that. Oh, just trying to debate on a good faction to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, Liberas, I haven't even tried yet, let alone see what their start difficulty is.
I think they're normal difficulty.
Oh, that's right, they are. Shoot. I mean, we could do something fun and have Greenskins and the Gash's lackey just destroy everything.
There's the Greenskins. I think isn't there? See, Crooked Moon is up there in the mountains. Bloody Hands is up there.
Was like the Great Green Prophet.
Right. This could be interesting.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of context in the lore. Vampire counts and the followers of Nagash all actually do work together quite nicely.
Well, aren't the vampire
In fact,
counts
it was actually
created by Nagash? Kind of? Indirectly?
No, very indirectly. That honor belongs to Neferata. She was the one who actually made the first vampire.
Wasn't she either? She was like a disciple of Nagash, or used his powers to do it, essentially.
Yes, she used his elixir of life, or a very perverted version of it, to try and gain immortality, and gave it to several of her peers, and that was what led to the first vampires, including her husband. I can't remember his name. I think it was like Vahanesh or something like that, who would later become Vlad von Karstein.
Ah. When they get exiled, they really get exiled, don't they?
Well, in lore, Grand Hierophant Kotep is actually still roaming the land of the dead. Just he can't set foot in any of the Tomb King cities.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I guess I'll give it a shot as vampire counts.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that said Heinrich Himmler for a moment, but it says Heinrich Kemmler.
I mean, Heinrich Himmler would not be a bad choice to compare Heinrich Kemmler to. Kemmler is probably one of the most fucked up people in the Warhammer world, as far as necromancers are concerned.
Fair enough. All right, I guess I will begin if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Splendid. See my ass kicked.
Well, I mean, we're in co-op, so.
Oh no, you're not gonna kick my ass. The AI will kick my ass. Like, I can fight a battle. It's the it's the campaign overall that I tend to lose.
Well, I mean, that's what you have me for. At least now I can actually help you instead of just kind of sitting on the sidelines.
I mean, you saw you saw me playing against the orcs that one time. The orcs are fine. You'll just overrun them. Then they promptly overran all my cities. The only reason I won that battle was because they attacked Nakara itself and it got crushed. The garrison army kicked their asses.
I mean, the garrison armies tend to do that.
I just thought it was pretty hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, they're feral orcs. You'll kick their asses, and I'm like, 2 turns later, where'd my armies go?
Jesus. I mean, it makes sense. Most people underestimate greenskins, myself included, and generally, I hate trying to fight them because they just overrun you.
Actually, right now, I am in the most frustrating situation in my dwarf campaign.
Oh?
I've got a wog on my hands. I've expanded into the greenskin lands, and I've almost wiped them out. But
now there's a wog.
There's a wog, and I'm chasing this wog in a circle in the mountains, trying to catch it as it conquers each of my towns, and then I reconquer each of the towns.
Oh, God.
They won't turn and fight.
I hate them.
Yeah,
I hate those kind of wogs.
They won't turn and fight my army. They will only attack my towns. I have 3 armies chasing them around the mountains, and they keep avoiding my armies and attacking the towns. I'm like, turn and fight, you pansies!
Well, I mean, it's 3 armies against 1. I'd be retreating 2.
No, it's 3 armies against 2.
3 armies against 2?
There's the...
Well, I mean, what are they comprised of?
There's the orc army, and then there's the wog army that went with them.
Well, for that wog army, I'm going to ask, is there anything remotely... What's the word I'm looking for? Is there anything good about that army? Is there anything good about the orc army?
I have absolutely no idea, but I even tried splitting my 3 armies up and positioning them in different towns to try and cut them off. And the wog just avoids those towns, even when it's their 2 armies versus my 1 army in a garrison. They avoid it. I'm like, what do you want me to do, assholes? How do I stop this? Because
I mean,
if
you
I
could try and use the underway.
I've tried that. I can't catch them. Because they're using the underway.
Not even with
They're
the-
using the underway too.
Well, that would explain it.
That's the problem. Is we're both using the underway to get around the mountains, and they're doing, and we just like I'm not close enough to stop them. It's really, really maddening.
Oh, huzzah! I'm first.
I grow impatient.
Yay! I am now an angry vampire. Rawr! Hear me, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I got angry dwarves to the south, angry necromancers to the north, and disobedient cousins to the west.
Let's see. What do I want to research?
Your mother.
But no. I mean, Arkin's mother is probably gone, long gone. She's probably dust in the wind.
He probably has like a jar or something left.
Oh my god.
Quite
she was
sentimental.
She was interred in a tomb. Fuck it, I'm going with the 6th dynasty.
I'm still not completely sure how the dynasty system works.
Well, it's actually relatively simple to explain, actually. So, how the dynasties work is
Well, I mean,
well, actually,
I get the
it's
basics.
not
Each dynasty has a specialization, and each dynasty also lets you unlock new lords and additional armies. That's the general logic, right?
Yes, that is the general logic of the dynasties of Nehekara.
And each dynasty has, like, different technological specializations, I believe, correct?
Of course. Like, for example, the 1st dynasty deals mainly in your Nehekara warriors and your chariots, essentially dealing in high damage, low melee defense units. The 2nd dynasty would be dealing mainly with your archers and your horsemen. The 3rd dynasty deals mainly in carrion, tomb scorpions, and sepulchral stalkers. Essentially lesser constructs and, of course, your flyers. The 4th dynasty, I believe, deals with servants and hierotitans, as well as tomb guard. In particular, tomb guard, heroes, and hierotitans are what are used for the 4th dynasty. And in the 5th dynasty, you get more. It deals mainly with your necropolis knights and your skull catapults, as well as caskets of souls.
I just like the fact that, like, the Nehekarans get that annoying ritual ability to just summon a free casket of souls.
I mean, yeah, it's a great ability. I want to count on it to save my life, though.
Well, no, of course not. Obviously not. If you're gonna rely on one of their incantations to save your ass, then it's the one that makes all the enemy armies take attrition on your land.
Yup.
It's like, oh,
Pretty
you're invading, are you? Well, here's a sandstorm. Pardon me while I build a quick army and come after your ass.
I mean, it works. Let me see. Anything else I need to do?
Yes, end your turn so I can do
Oh,
something.
I have the I have the Wizard Caliph Palace. Neat.
What?
I actually start out with two regions instead of one.
Yeah, I just have the one right now, although it looks like this should be pretty easy to do. My biggest challenge is going to be taking Castle Tempelhof, just because they have an army and their garrison.
Tempelhof isn't really the biggest concern, to be honest.
Well,
I mean,
for initial expansion, I would say it is.
Well, yeah, for initial expansion, but after that, it's just kind of cleanup duty afterwards.
I thirst.
Your real problem is
Vlad
going to be
von
Vlad von
Karstein.
Karstein down in
Choose thy
Schwarzhaven.
words with darkness.
Yep. I'm gonna ignore him for now. I just signed a non-aggression pack and a trade deal with him.
We have much to discuss.
You're just going to try and flat out ignore him.
No, I'm not gonna flat out ignore him. I'm gonna deal with this stupid necromancer first. Once I've crushed the necromancer, then I'll worry about him.
Oh, hey, someone actually joined the stream. All right. Welcome, Hayden. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's gonna be a long and bumpy ride.
Well, I can only really hang around for about 4 hours or so before I have to go.
I'm only probably going to do this for 2 hours because I said I have plans today.
Oh, aren't you
I
a
have
busy
bank
buddy?
stuff I need to do.
Impressive.
Yeah, I've got bank stuff to do today. I'm actually searching for a new job, hopefully one that actually pays higher than my current one. And I've also got to what else was I going to do? Oh, I'm also getting back to writing for my Warhammer 9th edition.
Are you actually trying to create a whole new set of rules and everything?
Yes, I am actually in the process of creating rule books right now. I've already got the stats down for the 2 new races that will be appearing in 9th edition rules.
I hate to ask a silly question, but is that allowed? Is that legal?
So long as I don't do it for profit.
Fair enough.
I have no intention of doing it for any form of profit. I just need I frankly just need. Hey, you did it. Watch it be reconquered by you or someone else.
Well, my big concern now is whether or not they're going to attack my home base while I'm up here ransacking this area.
I mean, Castle Drakenhof has the added benefit of having quite a decent garrison of crypt ghouls, skeleton spearmen, fellbats. Oh, it's got Vargeist. Yeah, Drakenhof will be fine.
Oh yeah, Templehof starts with 2 armies, so I've got to deal with that.
Well, even with 2 armies, I'd say that Drakenhof would be fine. It's when those armies start coming after you that you're gonna have to start worrying.
Hopefully.
But as said, in all honesty, I'm designing 9th edition to be less of a my own fan service and more like an actual set of new rules.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be coming with its own campaigns, its own stat changes, everything. It's going to be like almost an official version of Warhammer Fantasy.
Nice.
And not the age of Shitmar bullshit.
Well, that's right. They did. Sigmar is kind of a more Tolkien-esque version of everything, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's Tolkien-esque. I'd say less Tolkien-esque than actual Warhammer Fantasy.
Fair enough. Hooray! Karstein's now fighting Sterling. Hopefully the 2 of them can whack each other over the head successfully and leave me alone.
I mean, hopefully.
Oh, and these...
Oh, looks like
Templehof just split its forces. I can now wipe out one army and get the other one.
That is... And one of them is Zeli von Kruger, so you'll be taking out their faction leader as well.
Exactly. Knock him out of the fight and then turn on the annoying ones.
Alright, let's take a look-see at how my army's grown.
One thing I do like about my faction is that I can just literally just raise the dead. It's like I don't want to wait a turn to recruit. Here, raise dead people.
You know, the Vampire Counts mechanic should actually include dark magic for directly raising the dead, direct raise the dead ability, and then have no upkeep for the for vampire armies. Something like the Tomb Kings, except a little more flavorful for them.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What kind of dead can I raise this turn? I can raise a bunch of zombies. Fine, I will raise a bunch of zombies.
Yes, raise those zombies.
Brains. My army now consists of 7 units of zombies.
Talk about a fucking meat shield and a half.
Pretty much. It's like I'm now going to fling my zombie army at you.
Raise them.
Oh, this is...
I mean, hopefully...
Oh, I'm not going to win
Will
this
you have
fight.
to fight this battle?
Well, I'm looking at the army layout, and I just don't think my zombies can fight that.
Yeah, zombies are only good as a meat shield. They have a lot of health, and they have a decent amount of fighting ability. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. They have 5 melee attack, 6 melee defense.
What are you smoking, man?
I mean, clearly. Now let's see. I mean, I have quite a few mods, Hayden. I actually use a lot of mods for. I use quite a lot of mods, actually. In particular, the one that I use the most is Steel Faith Overhaul. It's actually really good for updating campaign mechanics. Its battle stats are meh. I mean, it's better. It's better than vanilla, to be honest.
I'm not an interesting gamer. I play vanilla. I jump into a game. I just enjoy myself.
I mean, I do the same, but that's only whenever I actually want to play against someone. Whenever I'm actually playing on my own, I'm actually playing with mods, and quite a lot of them.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Well, honestly, I was kind of hoping they would do that.
At least now you got a garrison to help.
Should I auto-resolve, or should I take that risk, or should I try fighting them?
In my past experience with the Temple Hoffs, I'd say it's actually better to actually fight the battle.
I figured.
What you have.
Well,
because
I only ever auto-resolve.
All right, yeah, that's.
I only ever auto-resolve when it's more in my favor. When it's like, okay, this is gonna be an easy victory. If it's like an evenly matched one like this, it's like, okay, time to get into the fight. I actually outnumber them. My problem is they got a lot more cavalry than I do.
Well, that's what zombies are for. They're a great meat shield. And then you have a Vargulf that can just tear through.
Yeah, the Vargulf and the Vargulf, the ghouls and the bats are basically my version of cavalry in this case.
Ghouls, I'd say the ghouls are probably your best bet for a fast cavalry unit. I'd say that you should actually use them quite nicely to try and flank the Vampire Lord or any of his allies' stuff. That uses zombies as just a nice meat shield while using skellies to actually do the damage while they're distracted.
Well, again, my biggest problem here is the fact that I think they have 2 groups of hounds, and then I think they have 3 horsemen, 3 skeleton horsemen. They're the ones I'm worried about. Are you actually able to watch the battle?
Yeah, I will be watching the battle, though you can gift me units so that I can actually help fight. Granted, I don't suggest doing that, not yet. It's been a while since I played with Vamps, and I'd rather not be playing with a bunch of zombies.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing.
Well, look at that. The balance bar is in your favor.
Not by much. I think if I don't engage, because his reinforcements luckily are coming from over here. So if I engage him here quickly, I might be able to take him out before his reinforcements nail me.
Perhaps.
Well, it's either that. What would you recommend? You know, as a more skilled player, what would you recommend I do in this case? I mean, my thought process is zombie rush his group here, get into the fight, and then try and pin down his cavalry.
Yeah, I would definitely say try to actually beat him out here in the middle. Oh, try to push up with your zombies.
How do you mark like that?
Keep a few in reserve. There's a few paint options. There's like a few marker options up in the top right-hand corner near the toggle tactical map.
I see it.
But essentially, I would actually suggest trying to keep that front line occupied while using some of your more high damage units to flank and to, well, actually cause a bit of damage. Your Fellbats, I would definitely say prioritize vulnerable targets.
Oh, how many vulnerable targets can there really be? And the problem is, both of our armies are so small. The term vulnerable target is kind of vague. So
Well, by vulnerable targets, I mean just look for stragglers and use your Fellbats to either keep them distracted or to keep them from truly engaging.
that's kind of what I was going to do. I was going to like use them. I might be able to use them against the hounds on this flank.
I mean, perhaps. I was also suggesting that the bats could be placed here and try to beat that second army that's coming in to try and distract it.
Yeah, I could definitely do that to slow them down. Okay, so use the bats over there.
Exactly.
I've got 5 skelly units, or actually 6 if I count the spearmen.
Spearmen, I'd say, are a good line holder.
Well,
At least that's...
I'm not worried about. I'm not gonna send them charging into battle or anything. I'm gonna use these guys. I'm hopefully gonna use to tie up one of his units of dread knights or something, or black knights, whatever they're called, black knights.
Don't count on them too much to do that. Black Knights are actually quite a decent anti-infantry unit.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware. Like I said, my options here are kind of limited.
I mean, limited, but it's not impossible. I know you can actually beat it because the balance bar says you can.
I've seen that go. I've seen that go south really fast.
Well, yeah, especially with Vamps. Your Vargulf is definitely going to be the game changer. Don't lose that. Use Invocation of Nehek a lot on your Skellies and on that Vargulf. That will keep it. That will keep it from dying.
I have that.
All vampires start with the Invocation of Nehek. And Manfred, I believe, also starts with Spirit Leech.
I see Master of the Black Arts, which gives my guys increased power reserves.
It's for his magic.
Okay, over here I have Spirit Leech. That's all I got.
Really, you only have Spirit Leech?
Yeah.
You don't have anything for the lore vampires.
I don't see anything on my magic ring here, unless there's like another way to access it.
There usually is, but yeah, I'm taking a look. There's nothing.
Yeah, so I think I have to research a few things.
Yeah, you're gonna have to research Invocation of Nehek for sure. That's a must-have for any vampire count army.
Yeah,
You can.
I think I'm gonna have to just do this with it's basically gonna be a trash fight. Send the zombies in and get everything distracted, then send the skellies in on the flanks.
Agreed. Definitely use smite. I'm not.
Use smut?
Yeah, definitely use smiter. I swear to fucking God, I'm not a furry, okay? I swear
Yeah, you're a scaly. The only difference is the texture of what you like to hump.
Huh, it says that you should have Invocation of Nehek on my screen.
Maybe I will have it, because I have he has 2 abilities, or 2 things equipped. He has the Opal Amulet and Master of the Black Arts. And then the only thing I see over here is Spirit Leech, unless... Oh, there it is. I have different spell books.
It's at the way bottom too. Like, my God, yeah, you'll have Invocation of Nehek.
Yeah, I have it right there. Okay, so that works. All right, so I'll get that equipped. All right.
Yeah, definitely use it. I would definitely say use Invocation a lot if your skellies are getting way too injured. And then use Smite to just do some board sniping. It's great.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. Just, smack the Lord with that a lot.
I mean, it works.
Now, my question is, before we begin this, should my ghouls go with the bats? Because they are faster than my standard infantry. Should they go with the bats and try to slow these buggers down, or should they stick with the main army and try to help with flanking?
I would say keep them with the main army and try to allow them to help. The Fellbats are going to keep those reinforcements distracted well enough. Let me actually check their stats real quick, because I could be... Yeah, they have a melee defense of 44. They'll be fine.
Okay. All right. Shall we commence the nonsense and see how badly I do?
Let's see.
These lands are mine.
Is he walking? I guess he is walking. You did a what do you think?
I'd say that's actually a good enough front line. They'll definitely keep the majority of his forces from.
Well, my big consideration is whether or
actually-
not he's going to charge me or whether I have to charge him. I'm not sure which he's going to do.
You'll likely have to meet in the middle.
Works for me. I like fights. All right, ready?
Try. I'm ready.
All right, let the trash heap begin. Brains. Is he coming? No.
Yep, he's coming.
Kind of.
Well, he's sending his Black Knights and his Dire Wolves.
Okay.
I would suggest trying to meet up those Black Knights with your Vargulf. And then I would suggest keeping those Skellies close behind as well. That will definitely. I want to start moving those Fellbats towards those reinforcements. I see
hold on, I
Dire
see 'em, I
Wolves
see
over
'em.
there.
Rawr. Okay, go get him. Oh.
Maybe it would have been better if you gifted me some units.
Go on, my trash. Fight each other. Come on, Skellies. Get ready for these assholes.
I mean, Dire Wolves are just going to chomp through zombies like no tomorrow.
Right, time to send them into the middle, I guess. And you can come over here and slug it out with that asshole.
And have those Skellies meet up with those. Have some Skellies meet up over here. Have some over here. Make sure to keep them behind those zombies. It's a trick that I actually learned from a friend. That they will actually be dealing mainly with those zombies before they will actually be dealing with those Skellies.
I don't know how well these guys are doing against the dire wolves at the moment.
Empower me.
Those zombies don't look like they're doing so hot, but they're keeping them distracted. Skelly Spearmen are actually going to chomp right through them. And that Vargulf is, oh. I see an invocation of the heck going off.
The gift of death.
Ah, yes, the Lord Slap fight.
Mortals quail.
I've lost some units, apparently? Yeah, I guess I did.
Yeah, yeah, zombies are not meant to really stay behind.
Oh, damn.
Where are your Crypt Ghouls?
Actually, good question. Where are they? Oh, they're right here. They're in this big trash fight.
Oh, wow.
Let's get these guys around the flank if I can.
I serve me.
And I'd say keep those Skeleton Spearmen occupied with those Black Knights. That's actually going to help keep your Vargulf nice and healthy.
I'm trying to... Hold on, I don't even know where my skeleton spearmen are at this point. Where the hell are they?
They went over to this fight.
Oh, I see them, yeah. Hellbats, run away.
Manny's not looking so good.
Yeah, since the dire wolves came in, or the dire wolves came in and smacked him. Speaking of,
I'd say use Spirit Leech on the Vampire Lord.
that's what I'm already in the way of doing.
Yep, there we
that.
go. There we go. Yeah, I can already see it doing quite a bit of damage. That's actually quite nice.
Nagash was weak. Witness true.
Those Fellbats might want to actually...
Yeah, I'm not sure where to do with them at this point.
I'd say, I mean, dealing with these zombies might be good. Or actually, no. These Skellies, I'd say get a back charge on these Skellies and zombies. That might actually help.
I think I just wiped out one of their units.
Manfred is just going to absolutely take care of Dieter von Stickler. Or Dieter the Stickler.
Witness true power.
Did he just use... I thought for a moment that he was using Spirit Leech on you.
Witness true power.
Yeah, you might want to get Manny out of there. He's not doing so hot.
Attend me. My dominion rode along. Undead.
Yeah, get Manny out of there. That's not a fight that you're gonna win. All right, get him into that trash heap. If you could get him into the trash heap, it'll at least keep Theater from following too far.
That's what he's doing, running away, like the brave vampire lord he is.
I mean, it makes sense for Manfred and Lore. He's a fucking coward.
Hearken to my will.
Yeah, those Black Knights over on the right flank are actually not looking so hot themselves, which means that your Vargulf will soon be free to actually be able to go in and actually kill some infantry.
Yeah, that's
as it's intended.
I should have kept my stupid spearmen with the Vargul. Oh, there goes their leader. For some reason, he's running away.
You can do Spirit Leech him. Spirit Leech him.
I'm out of mana.
Oh.
I only have 3.
Well, would you get enough Spirit Leech him? Would you get enough Spirit Leech him?
You know,
well, there go your Felbats.
Well, I've already lost the other one, so it's not like it was a big surprise. God, break already, you damn Black Knights. Oh shit.
I mean, Black Knights have a decent amount of leadership.
There's only one of them.
I mean, ooh. I see a vulnerability. Send that Vargulf over there. That's gonna. If you kill the Necromancers, that's going to really help your cause. Yeah, he's just getting pounded into dust by a Vargulf. That's nice. Ha!
That's all. He got flung.
I mean, it's a Vargulf.
No, Vargulf, don't attack that. Attack that. Kill the Vampire Lord.
All right, it looks like your spearmen have been freed up. Send them over to attack those other Black Knights.
Where are the enemy Black Knights now? It's hard to see.
They're
there's this mass trash heap here.
They're right here.
Oh, I thought those were the wolves for some reason. All right. Skelly spears, get him.
Yeah, send that Vargulf after the Vampire Lord. If you can kill him, you'll have a much easier time in dealing with the enemy. Maybe you... Oh, you have enough for Spirit Leech. Use it on Zelig von Kruger.
Ah, no, don't Spirit Leech the Vargul, you fool. Spirit Leech Zeli. Come on.
If you can kill Dieter, you're going to definitely make most of that front line collapse, in my opinion. That is, if the other Necromancer isn't,
I actually don't know who the other Necromancer is. I didn't check.
That is Zelig von Kruger. That's the faction leader for Tempelhof.
Empower me.
So it looks like that you're winning, according to the balance bar.
If they'll...
Alright, send those... Alright, send those other skeletons to meet up with that... Send those skeletons around the flank.
I'm trying to. They keep trying to get into the fight here. I'm trying to get them out of the fight. All right, Vargul, hit these skeleton warriors in the ass.
There we go. That's gonna do some damage. Yep, they're crumbling. Lord recently died. Yeah, most of Dieter's army is crumbling. The only one that's probably going to be left is Zelig von Kruger, and he's probably just going to go.
No, zombies. Oh, God, stop it. Oh, shit. Okay, fine. Everyone pile in on these idiots. They want to get between me and my other guys.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That will actually help. Oh, yep, his entire army's just disintegrating.
I see it.
Yeah, send Manfred. Yeah, you can send Manfred in now.
Oh,
fine.
Smack.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
That was.
I mean,
he just sort of melted. It's like. Oh, that was a interesting victory.
You're right, Hayden. Vampires are never brave. I mean, it's in there. They cannot be brave. It is against the lore.
Right. Oh my God, that was unexpected.
Trash army beats another trash army with good units.
Yeah, I was gonna say they had better units than I did. They just had fewer of them.
Exactly. When you're playing Vamps, your best bet is usually to overrun.
I just had a fuck ton of zombies.
Oh! Ooh, you got a nice battlefield now. That's actually going to be really nice. You can raise some really nice dead units.
I hope so. There's yeah over 2,000 losses on both sides here.
I mean, it's the dead against the dead.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's even worse with the Nehekara against Nehekara fight.
It's like that fight's like at the end of it all, everyone's kind of looking at each other like, "What did that accomplish? I'm not sure. Can we go home yet?"
I mean, yeah. In lore, the Tomb Kings can literally not die. You cannot. About the only way to destroy a Tomb King corpse is to actually, well, actually burn it. And even if you do, it's likely that he'll still come back after a few minutes in his sarcophagus.
Anyway, but I actually can't see the live chat, so whatever Hayden's asking, you'll have to answer for me. I apologize.
All right. Yeah, sure. Sure, no worries. All right, so Hayden asks, do all undead lords that die have the ability to come back constantly since they're undead? No, not if they are part of the vampire counts. This is because they themselves are not immortal. They have a very long lifespan. Vampires in particular can live indefinitely if allowed to their own devices, but no. That from the new Star Wars. Oh my god, yes, he does.
What?
Dieter kind of looks like Dieter kind of looks like Snoke.
Oh shit! I'm glad I killed him.
You just killed the Supreme Leader. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But yeah, you can actually replace your lost Fellbats and your lost zombies with something a little more substantial. What? I thought their armies were disintegrated.
That's what I thought. Apparently they're running away? Did they survive? What? I feel cheated.
Should not. I mean...
Oh, I'm...
Definitely...
I am going to murder those people.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt.
Raise the dead, march north, crush Waldenhof, then go after the Templehof.
The only lords in game that can come back constantly without any repercussions are the Tomb Kings, and the Tomb Kings are not really they're not really like the vampires in the sense that they are, well, they aren't eternal. They're more like,
impress me.
what's the word I'm looking for? All right, one moment. Gotta move Ark in the Black somewhere. Yes, I know I'm not Nagash Arkin. Alright, let's deal with some beasts. Let's deal with some beastmen. That's gonna be nice. Ooh, I'll have access to skeleton archers.
Hello, beasties.
But yeah, the Tomb Kings are really the only ones that actually can survive. And that's simply because in lore, they actually don't really die anymore. They cheated death because of the ritual that Nagash cast on Nehekara thousands of years ago.
And now they just come back and they're even angrier every single time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, much angrier.
Okay, so...
And in particular, ironically though, the heroes of the Tomb Kings can die, even though this should not be the case. Granted, I think that's more for balance, but as said, it should not be the case that the Tomb King heroes are also dying.
Destroy.
Hear my trash army.
Oh boy.
That garrison is better equipped than their actual army is.
Let's take a look-see. Oh wait, I can't take a look-see until you actually decide what to do. Is the balance bar in your favor, or is
It's
it
right smack in the middle.
I'd say fight it then.
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh yeah, that's the... Wow, they have crypt horrors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that Vargul's going to be really helpful for dealing with those, and maybe those crypt ghouls as well. I would definitely say gift me a few units in that fight so that I can actually help out.
All right, what do you want to
If
command?
you can deal with well, I think I can command a contingent of zombies, maybe those fellbats, and maybe 2 skellies in the Vargulf. I can easily do that.
Okay, I'll give you. I mean, do you want all the zombies, some of the zombies, or what?
I'll take only a few, maybe 2 or 3.
Okay, I'll give you 3 zombies, the Vargulf, the Fellbats, and I guess I'll give you a couple of zombies, or not zombies, skellies as well. Although it looks like
that'll be nice.
I think I'm actually. Is this a siege battle, or is this going to just be an open battle?
No, this is just an open battle. Siege
Okay.
battles only happen with solid walls.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So, in that case, this might be rather beneficial. His reinforcements might not be anywhere near him, which means I can charge my ghouls in there along with the Vargulf. We'll see.
We'll see.
And Manfred can come in and start magicking the hell out of these people.
I mean, you want to try and Hayden, you want to... I really don't think these undead factions are all that sturdy. Right. Tell that to the Tomb Kings. They have living statues. I think that's sturdy enough. I've actually fought the lizard men with those, and they actually do quite a decent job at just tearing through.
Alright, so how do I gift you units?
It should be in the bottom left-hand corner under Manfred's portrait. It says gift units.
Okay, well, I'm going to assign you half my Skellies, Fellbats, and the Vargulf. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. That works.
Attend me.
All right. I'm gonna have to try and guesstimate where their army's gonna be.
It's going to be somewhere in the middle.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You should have three units of skeletons, 3 units of zombies, the Vargulf, and the Fellbats. About roughly half my force. I guess his army is all together. I was hoping that his army would be in 2 parts, but it looks like it's going to be all together.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh, why would you do this to me?
Do what?
For a second, I thought you were just kind of pulling your forces back and being like, "Yeah, I'll let you take the brunt of the force."
Well, if this guy plays anything like the last group, then he's probably just gonna run away. Yep, here it comes.
I mean, he can't run away. It's a garrison fight. All right.
Question is, where's he? Oh, he has a big. Oh, he has a. Those are still Fellbats. Good. And he's got the 2 units of dire wolves.
He's got 2 units of fellbats. He's got his crypt horrors. He's got mostly skeletons and zombies. A couple dire wolves. 2 units of crypt ghouls. That's actually a little bit scary.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, I got a decent meat shield. And since there's no range, I can just have my units take their sweet time and walk it.
I hunger.
To be honest, I kind of hate how the vampire skeletons all just march in sync.
I think the point
I
is.
don't know, I
I
just
think
don't-
the point is to make it look kind of creepy and unnatural.
Dance macabre.
I mean,
Swift as
yeah,
twins. Empower
I
me.
could see that, but
They are cattle.
I'm gonna try and hold the left flank for you.
Well, considering that's the flank that you're on, it makes sense. My question is, are they actually going to attack us, or are they just going to hold over there like they're doing right now?
They're just gonna try and hold. Oh wait,
Address thee as
no, I
master.
thought for a moment that they were moving.
I'm honestly surprised at how big this garrison is and what is in this garrison.
I'm honestly surprised too. Hopefully this actually goes well. I mean, I doubt it, but maybe I can bait a few things with those fellbats that we got.
So you think we're going to lose?
I mean,
You're allowed to say, yes, Slade, you fucked up. That is allowed.
Not right. Oh boy, here come their fellbats. They were, I think they just got Vanel's Dance Macabre. That's a bit,
Thy
that's a bit of a
servant.
no-no. At least I'm baiting their fellbats away.
Witness true power. Preternatural.
Yeah, their fellbats are going to be chasing mine. That's,
Actually, I think they're going to kill yours.
well, if it gets some units out of the fight, I am all for that.
See? Oh, it looks like their left flank's starting to move on you.
Yep, I know.
For a knife.
Oh god, why? Why did I stop them? Why did I stop my fellbats?
I'd give you a hand, but you're kind of airborne.
Unfaithful caster.
I mean, yeah. Now let's get that Vargulf in there.
I'm hoping that his main force is just going to let you wipe out that other section.
I mean, considering what's going on, he probably will.
What?
Why?
Swift as
You okay?
twins.
Fellbats, stop it!
What are they doing?
Like your
Stop dying.
death.
They're dying.
We surpass
Well, they're failbats. That's kind of what they do.
If I can kill those crypt ghouls, it's going to be nice and simple.
Speaking of failbats, here they come.
Oh boy. Well, I held them for as long as I could.
That's fine. I'm gonna get my spearmen and everything turned around to face them, and I think their main army is still gonna wait on anything else. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing decent. My Vargulf's kind of just tearing through those crypt ghouls like there's like no one's business. It's gonna be great.
Okay, what are these bats doing? Are they gonna attack, or are they gonna just fly over me? Oh no, here they come. I think.
Braids.
Okay, the other group of fellbats are coming for you, it looks like.
Oh yeah. But they're fellbats. They aren't going to do much against skellies.
I believe I've... Did you pause?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. The game stopped for a moment. Must be my end. Run, Felbats, run!
Probably my end as well. I mean... I'm going to need some of that invocation of the heck on those zombies that are dying. These ones right over here.
Oh shit, wrong. I ended the wrong one. I apologize.
Oh well, no worries.
Oh shit, here comes his
I'll
army.
help keep it. Oh boy, it's coming after me. Tell my wife I love her.
You have a wife?
I mean, a tomb wife, maybe.
Right.
All
Okay.
right, come on, Vargolf, go into those crypt horrors.
Alright, I'm gonna send my zombie.
Yeah, I'd say send some assistance. That's...
Okay, moving forces to help you out. Let's see, where are my...
Yeah, those crypt horrors are losing. Oh, they just smacked my Vargolf. Ow.
My dominion, rule all.
No, here comes some zombies to keep me distracted.
Well, hopefully that helps a bit. My other zombies aren't doing nearly so hot. I mean, all right, so that's one crypt horror dead, I think. Nope, not dead yet. He just kind of flopped over.
There's that. Slaughter the Felbats. No, zombie spearmen, stop goofing off. Get those... Oh, hey, all right, fine. Here, come on. All of you, come on.
Yeah, those crypt horrors are going to be the death of us if we can't take them out. Thankfully, they seem to be losing against my Vargolf, so...
Nagash was weak. Witness truth.
Good, those zombies are going to keep, they're going to keep fighting the good fight, maybe.
Mortals quail.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're about to flank my ass, I think.
Let's take a look, see. Oh yeah, I see those dire wolves. Yeah, just keep a contingent of skeleton warriors occupied with those dire wolves, and then the rest can go and fight whatever.
We've almost wiped out their Felbats, that's the good news.
The Felbats aren't the problem, it's the Crypt Ghouls.
Well, the Crypt Ghouls are getting there.
And, I mean, Crypt Horrors are kind of...
Swift past death's wings.
Crypt Horrors are kind of getting their ass kicked. I mean, they're just kind of slugging it out with Skellies and a Vargolf, so...
Alright, 5 seconds, I can bring up Nick again.
Oh yeah, we need to contain this right here.
It shall be. Suffer death.
Ah, shit.
My cure is death.
Alright, Skellies, where are you going? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Alright, I gotta send that Vargolf over into that,
I hunger. Preternatural. Witness true power. I thirst, swift as death's wings.
Yeah, crypt ghouls are kind of disintegrating. That'll be nice.
I think their crypt horrors are gonna kind of murder us. Their dire wolves are almost completely wiped out. Oh, but
Their crypt horrors are crumbling.
oh, they are. Shit, nice.
Address thee as
Yeah, they
master.
aren't disintegrating though. That's the problem.
Well, let's see if I can get. Let's send Manfred in there, and I'll buff his damage resistance.
I mean, if Manfred could do something, that'd be nice.
They're down. I got them.
You got the crypt ghouls?
Crypt horrors.
They're actually dead.
They're
Nice.
gone. I got them.
All right, then we may have a chance. Yeah, I'm looking at the balance bar. It's actually turning in our favor.
The problem is I don't have any magic, so I can't really do much at the moment. They're okay. That took care of that.
We still have a Vargulf that's doing quite nicely for itself.
Where's the Vargolf? I've lost track of it.
He's right over here. He's about to charge into the backs of these crypt ghouls.
Okay, well I drove off their dire wolves. Actually, no, the dire wolves are wiped out. Manfred's gonna hang out here, I guess, and try to bolster our forces.
Preternatural.
Yeah, this Vargulf is actually doing some nice work. It's killed 72 people.
All right, their leader is retreating. I'm gonna get these guys in on the flank of these skeletons and spearmen.
One of my skeletons just disintegrated.
Mortals quail.
The other one disintegrated.
Shit. Well, hopefully
We're about to. Hopefully this Vargulf can keep this flank occupied. I mean, it's mainly comprised of zombies and skeleton and
Swift as death's wings.
crypt ghouls, so it shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah, I think I can win this trash fight.
I serve
Only
me.
my magic would recharge.
Preternatural.
Fucking poison. The poison's what's keeping my
Witness
my
true
Vargulf from actually doing too terribly much to those crypt ghouls.
suffer death. Swift
I mean, we're still gonna win this, but it's probably gonna be a fair as fuck victory.
That's fine. I mean, if I take another town and they have, I mean, their other army was pretty much trashed anyways, so it's like, I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, it's crypt ghouls are crumbling. That's nice.
Go Vargolf.
Yeah, that Vargulf's just kind of tearing through everything. It's nice.
Their wizard leader person keeps running away. It's kind of hilarious.
I mean, he's a vampire lord. He shouldn't be getting into combat unless he actually has decent stats.
I don't actually know what his stats are. No.
Decent melee attack and decent defense, but he's decent as far as lords go.
Oh, the Vargolf's in a good position to start smacking him in the ass, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
We surpass the gas.
Okay. We got my skeleton warriors around the flank. Time to come take them in the ass. Come on, guys, charge. You can do it. Good
And there goes
skellies.
the Vargulf right into the dire wolves.
Okay, it looks like your flank's almost wrapped up.
Almost, but if
Follow me.
that Vargulf keeps on getting poisoned, it's not going to do too terribly much to the enemy.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well the trash fight is going interesting.
Defend me.
Yeah, it's going pretty interesting, I'd say. Well, I lost all my units except for the Vargulf, so Vargulf's just going to tear through the. It's just going to tear through those zombies and those crypt ghouls like no one's business.
All right, I'm almost ready to cast and heck again, so I will put that on you as soon as I can.
I'd say keep it to your flank. My Vargulf's doing fine for the moment.
Yeah, but I don't have a whole lot of magic, so if your Vargulf needs help later, I'm not going to be able to give it.
It shouldn't need help later. It's dealing with enemies that really don't have too. It's really dealing with enemies that have no business actually attacking a Vargulf. Trying to get him out so I can get him into a charge again.
My dominion over all.
Yeah, I think we might actually lose this, honestly.
It's not looking like that for me on the balance bar. It's actually looking like it's going to be in our favor.
You say that, but all my units are crumbling.
Now that's nothing. If they all start disintegrating, that's when the trouble begins. You got zombies coming in on your flank. Come on, Vargulf. Go take them out.
Splat. Come on, one more charge of this stuff. I can revive some of my units.
By all means. I will.
Apparently all I need to do is bring Manfred in, and just he's now bitch-slapping skeleton spearmen left and right.
Well, I mean, he's Manfred von Karstein versus a fucking skeleton.
Yeah, this flank was doing well for their side. Now it's getting its ass kicked. I guess I should have gotten him into the fight sooner.
I mean, it makes sense. Come on, die, you crypt ghoul bitches! Why won't you just die?
This brave unit of skellies has been fighting over here on the other flank, just trying their hardest to hold these stupid, what are they called, zombies in place. Keep them out of the fight as much as possible.
Those skellies deserve a promotion.
Yeah, I think they're gonna die though. Oh god, I just lost a unit.
Oh well, what was it? Was it skeletons? Was it zombies?
It was zombies.
Oh, one of the units of crypt ghouls crumbled. That's good, that's good, that's good. My Vargulf can make the others crumble. He can come in and assist.
Nagash was weak. Witness true power.
I don't really have anything to assist with.
No, I mean, my Vargulf, after he kills these last few crypt ghouls, will actually be able to come in.
Oh, okay, I see.
I assent. Witness true power.
Oh, I've wiped the floor. Okay, I got them wrapped up.
All right, if you can get them wrapped up, come and support me because, yeah, my crypt ghoul is, or Vargulf, whatever.
If you want to get him out of the fight, if you can. This unit of skeletons warriors is about to die, and then I can move out more forces.
Hearken to my will.
I am out of magic, by the way. I got nothing at the moment.
Understandable. I'm sending the Vargulf against the Vampire Lord.
Okay. And right through the skeleton warriors I'm trying to kill, so that'll work. These poor skellies, how are they still... Well, no, they're not alive. Oh, they're actually winning now. They went in there, like, versus like
I mean, those are zombies. It's not really going to be much contest of zombies against skellies.
Fair enough. Oh my god, this is gonna be a close fight.
And those crypt ghouls are kind of. I mean, you can thank that Vargol for killing those crypt ghouls, and now he's just smacking around the Vampire Lord.
Yeah, just keep smacking that Vampire Lord. Keep him out of the fight if you can. I'll try and wrap up these guys. This zombie skeleton fight over here is going to be very close. It's 32 zombies versus 28 skeletons.
I mean, I'm putting my money on those skeletons.
Considering the fact that it was 180 zombies versus 140 skeletons, yeah. I'm very impressed with how they performed. Alright, these skeleton warriors are almost down. Oh, never mind, the guy just revived. Okay, you want to fight faster?
No, he...
Shit. Manfred out
Alright.
there.
Manfred. No, Manfred can fight that Vampire Lord. That Vampire Lord's, that Vampire Lord's kind of getting smacked around by a Vargol.
No, the Vargol's hitting the skeleton at the moment.
He was hitting the Vampire Lord.
Oh, shit.
It would be nice.
Those zombies are dead. So now there's 21 skeletons left.
20, actually.
Oh, 20. I guess, yeah, they're crumbling, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, that Vampire Lord, doesn't look like he's doing so hot.
Well, he wandered into the middle of our army, so yeah. You have to leave in about 40 minutes, right? Roughly?
Roughly. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. We'll see.
Well, don't hold your life up from on my account. Okay, I think we... Oh. Okay, so the Vampire Lord's all that's left.
Victory's in our grasp. Yeah, the others are just kind of disintegrating. I'm looking over here, I'm just seeing
the zombies are gone.
I just watch it. They just all just fell down.
There we go.
Hey, there you go.
It says Pyrrhic victory, and I'm sitting here, bitch, I just got a new town for more income. I'm happy.
I mean, you lost, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of zombies, 4 units of skeletons, a unit of fellbats. I'd call that Pyrrhic.
I'm not worried about it. Those are all easily rebuilt.
I mean, raise the dead.
Precisely.
To be honest, the vampires should actually have a mechanic similar to the Tomb Kings in their cap system. Because... I mean, they're... Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Oh, you got the raised dead... You got a better raised dead thing. Raise the dead or whatever. It's... Once it comes up, you can actually raise all those... You can raise a shit ton of dead things now.
I don't think it works that way.
Heck, No, it does. If you fight in a big battle and you win it or lose it, what happens is that there's a certain battlefield actually built up. And what happens is any undead, any vampires that go into that region can actually raise more powerful dead things.
Yeah, you said that last time, and last time all I could raise was one group of skeletons.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though that... Ah, fuck. Why must it be so buggy?
Although my crypt ghouls did very well in that fight. 161 kills. The only thing that did better was the Vargol with 184. Well, actually, no. There's that one unit of skeletons that almost got wiped out, but managed to kill everything. Like all their kills are basically that one group of zombies they were fighting.
I mean, they got a lot of kills, but I mean, they were practically useless kills. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like these guys gain experience or anything. I'm surprised. Oh, yeah, okay, the Vargo does have a rank now. Hooray!
Yeah, he now has a rank. It's 180 with 184 kills of Crypt Ghouls. Oh God, look at Pieter's Crypt Ghouls though. 255, 199, 232.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I mean,
Jesus, and those dire wolves did work.
they killed a lot more. I mean, they had a lot more better. They had not a lot more better. They had many more, stronger units than we did. So it was definitely a risk.
I mean, yeah, I could see the risk there, but I mean, it's quite a reward.
Okay, we
and now you should have all. And now you have all of Eastern Sylvania.
Yep, and I can't raise any dead.
Really?
I'm looking at the raised dead thing. The only options I have are skeleton spearmen, skeleton warriors, and zombies, and I cannot raise any of them. It's 0 for all of them.
Oh, that's fucking stupid.
Because I know the mechanic you're talking about. I know how it's supposed to work, so I'm well aware that it should be a thing.
Maybe it's in the next turn. Hopefully nothing comes and attacks you next turn.
We'll find out. It depends on how quickly Templehoff down here, what's his face, Dieter the Stickler, how quickly he recharges. He had all the heavy hitting units.
Yeah, but I mean, he kinda fucked up.
Well, it depends on if he attacks Castle Drakenhof, that could pose a problem. But hopefully,
it's a strength 12 garrison with 4 Crypt Ghouls, 3 Skeleton Spearmen, 2 Fellbats, some Dire Wolves, and I'm willing to bet some Crypt Ghouls.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. No, I'm going to recruit some more units here, and then off to the races once more.
I mean, yeah.
All right. Let's see what he does if he manages. Let's see what he can. He could attack something here. He realistically he could attack Eschen. I don't know if he's going to.
I doubt he could. I mean, he's.
I think you underestimate how the strength he's at. I clicked on his strength card. He actually has pretty good army still in place.
I mean, it should have all disintegrated.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't count for anything. Disintegration doesn't actually take away the unit. It just means the unit's no longer on the battlefield. Once the battle's over, they get the unit back.
Even though in reality, the unit should.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'd forgotten that's how that works. Oh yeah, here he goes. He's attacking.
Oh. What's it? How?
It's nothing.
Oh yeah, that's an auto resolve.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And oh damn! He
just sacked it.
Asshole.
He just sacked it.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I would have taken it, honestly.
Well, he may need the money.
I guess.
Or rather, the dark magic.
Well, I did just take away 2 of his territories.
Open the Liber Mortis.
My question is, if next turn, do I get to actually use that raise dead crap or not? What mischief are you up to?
Well, I'm raiding Bretonnian Crusaders of their valuables.
Wasn't there a Beastman army down? Oh, there it is. It's up north.
Yeah, he was kind of scared.
Run away!
Oh, come on. Is it hot?
Yeah, settlement sacked. I'm well aware. The guy sacked my poor settlement.
Oh, poor you.
I guess I'll repair those. Actually, no, I can... You know what really irritates me about the vampires?
What?
They don't get global recruitment, as far as I can tell.
No, but that's replaced by their raised dead, so that is technically their global recruitment.
Yay, I can raise 2 units of zombies.
I mean, if you're near a big battlefield, you'll be able to raise more than just 2 zombies.
I'm on top
In games that I've had.
I'm on top of the battle we just fought, and that's all I can raise.
Oh, 2 zombies. Oh. Well, I mean, 2 zombies is better than nothing.
Yep. Oh, well, I'm re-equipping my army as well, so I'm gonna have 2 units of dire wolves, some more skellies, obviously, and then I'll have some other stuff to play with.
Come on, I need that mausoleum so I can actually get my tomb guard. Ooh, and after that I can get an ancient burial mound and get some hex rates. That'll be nice.
What? No.
My big question is, what sort of mischief is Templehoff gonna get up to? I'm assuming they're gonna come back and raid Eschen again and just take it for good this time.
I mean, you could just go. I mean, you could go over there and defend Eschen while.
Yes.
Yeah, you could send Manfred over, stop recruiting, send him over to Eschen, and then have him start recruiting again.
Move.
That ought to deter Dieter the Stickler from getting anything.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, and I still can't raise any other dead despite moving down here. I don't think that. See, that's why I don't think the mechanic works the way you say it does. I would love it if it did, but I don't think it does.
I'm pretty certain it does. At least it did in Warhammer 1. Warhammer 2, I have not tested it to see if it actually works for the vampire counts. Might have been bugged or something. But I'm pretty certain that how the mechanic works is how I described it.
Well, again, I know that's how it works in the lore. I just don't think it works that way in the game.
It does work that way in the game as well. Like, that was a big mechanic for the vampires, and if they're going to bug that out and remove it, then that's taking away the uniqueness. Sorry, of a faction.
Oh, they just recruited a second army, a second lord.
Well, it's not going to be much. Hey, at least this turn went by quickly.
No kidding. Alright.
Yes, servant of Nagash. I know. You love Daddy Nagash.
Amusingly, the Karsteins seem to like me quite a lot.
I mean, you're Von Karstein yourself. I mean, ironically,
Every other
you
vampire
kinda
count every other vampire count game that I've played, they've wanted to murder my ass.
Weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because of relations. I don't know.
Like I signed a I signed a non-aggression pact with them at the very start.
Oh, it's treaties. Apparently, it's treaties with vampire counts that might be doing that.
Oh, because I'm allied with you?
Yeah. How much gold do you have, perchance?
I don't think my faction has gold. We have black magic.
Whatever, it's pretty much the same thing.
Why, are you asking me to give you money?
I need it. I needed to build up my tomb cities.
At once. Sylvania greets thee.
Now you're asking me for more?
No. No, why would I ask you for more? You just gave me money.
I don't know, you opened up the negotiations again. I'm like, what do you want now? Go away!
Well, it already does. It just does that.
Here's a question.
What?
Are the vampire counts pro or anti-chaos?
They are very much anti-chaos. They are not allied with chaos in any shape, way, or form.
Why? Wouldn't that kind of be up their alley?
No, it would not. The vampires want to rule the world. And it's kind of hard to rule the world when it's in ruin.
Fair enough.
Some vampires want to actually resurrect the Gash because, well, he is practically their god. Others want to rule the world in their own way. And others still just don't really care much for the world and just want to raise an army of the dead.
Okay, I'm now trading with the von Karsteins, as well as have an non-aggression pact with them, so hopefully they'll leave me alone.
Very well.
Yeah, they should. I mean, given how this game,
Like I said,
games...
every other battle or in every other game I've played as vampire counts, they have come after my ass with a vengeance. I'm like, leave me alone.
Of von Karstein.
Why do you do this to me?
Like it's the most hilarious thing ever. I'm sitting here like, I didn't even do anything to you. Why are you attacking me? Stop it.
I mean, yeah. And then there's Arkin just chilling here near Lashiek trying to take it. Let's see what this army has up its. It's got a fucking field trebuchet. That's gonna hurt if I send Arkin after that. Oh well.
Oh well, fuck it.
I mean, yeah, I need Lashiek because then that will complete my province, the land of assassins. And then I can go up to the coast of Araby and take Coffer, and then take Virus. Which will be very nice.
Okay, well.
Darkness come.
Can I raise any more corpses this turn? 3 more groups of zombies!
Hey! Trash armies!
Pretty fucking much. It's like, I'm sitting here looking at like, why am I even bothering at this point?
Impress me.
I mean, zombies. It's the only way.
There we go. I now have an army of 5 skeletons, 1 skeleton archer, crypt ghouls, 2 dire wolves, 2 fell bats, a vargulf, and 7 zombies.
Jesus.
Because fuck it. Can you spare 100 gold or whatever you call it? Or are you completely broke?
Not really. I'm near completely broke. Fucking Tomb Kings have barely any economic growth until late game.
I figured. I just wanted to ask that because I need 2,000 to build this thing, and I'm at 1,900.
And I needed 4,000 to build my thing.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll live. I have 3 turns here. My next economic building will be built, and they'll generate an additional 750. The question is, can I? Oh, I'm looking at their 2 armies over here. I'm like, I want to come over and smack you with my full army, but the problem is you're at Templehof, and Templehof has a fucking huge garrison.
Yeah, it's got quite a big garrison from what I can see. That's
It's
I mean, you
it's
could
almost
attempt to destroy their arm.
Well, I could, yes, but I'd have to bring out their armies into the field, and they're not stupid enough to bring their armies out here. They're recruiting at the moment.
They're like, yeah, fuck off.
Pretty much. Okay, that's good though. Next turn I will be able to. Next turn I'll be able to upgrade one of my settlements, so I can upgrade Eschen to a tier 2, which will let me get my second level cemetery built, which will enable me to make crypt ghouls, skeleton spearmen, and in theory, graveguard once I build the appropriate tech items for it.
I mean that should be great. I mean, graveguard are actually much better, and I mean much better. But you still need to hide them behind a meat shield like skellies or zombies.
Yeah, we'll see. Right now, I have a full stack army of just trash, essentially.
Yep. I mean, I have a full army. I have a full army of trash with some crypt ghouls and some skeleton archers sprinkled in between. And aside from my tomb scorpion and my hero and lord, it's kind of probably gonna fucking die. Regardless, it will be sacrificed to Sotek. Nah, they won't, Hayden. Sorry, but Sotek is not on our list of sacrifices. Ooh, Knights of the Flame are actually coming out to fight me.
They're in range of their town, aren't they?
And they have a shit ton of cavalry. Fuck.
Well, of course, they're Bretonia. That's all they have.
For the lady!
Yeah, French, oh!
Oh, no.
I do love the fact that they're like they're basically the French.
I mean,
and
they're
literally like they're the only faction in the game that is almost purely cavalry in nature.
I mean, it's decent, but if you want to play a competitive game, good luck. Bretonia sucks.
I have a game with them right now in the campaign mode, and it is such a bitch balancing my economy so I can have units. Oh, I did just discover something funny about them, which I didn't realize. They're, you know how they have a unit cap, with the, the number of peasants they have dictates how many units they can have?
Yeah.
That doesn't apply to knights.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to knights. That's because knights aren't fucking peasants.
Exactly, and I'm now starting to build armies that are almost entirely made of knights. I'm like, this is
for the lady.
like this is not really useful at all, but fuck it, here we go.
Oh, would you look at that? There's a lizard man city in the background.
What's it doing there?
This is not lizard men territory. This is the land of assassins. This is a bad map to fight on.
Oh.
I mean...
And you can't see where they are. I wonder if they've run off and grabbed shrubbery. Why are we on this map, of all things? Like this
I asked the same question!
Well, you said there was a lizard man in the back. Yeah, I didn't realize that you meant literally they're like we're in the damn jungles.
No, like this is not supposed. Why? Why is there a jungle here?
This game has the most like just retarded map selection. Sometimes it's like I beg your pardon. I was fighting on the coast. Why am I suddenly in a forest?
I mean, this isn't Lustria.
Yeah. I mean, there's literally some lizardmen temples all over the damn place.
Okay, yeah, that's a.
Oh. I don't think they have any knights, though. These are all, like, men-at-arms and crap.
Yep.
They just got a lot of cavalry, basically mounted yeomen.
You're about to see the true might of Nehek.
The hell is that over? Oh, you're
Oh,
Scorpion.
yeah.
A Scorpy.
Yep, he was hiding. He was being a spooky.
Spooky Scorpy. What are you doing with him now?
I was trying to lure those knights over,
Oh, the yeoman?
or those peasants. Yeah.
Careful, one of those guys is archers, so he's gonna be poking you from range.
I mean, I've got archers of my own.
Yeah, I guess use your bats to get
Oh,
the
boy.
trebuchets.
Oh boy, I've got a...
Flank?
Alright, let's use the lore of Nehek.
Alright, while you're figuring out how to beat a bunch of French frogs on horses, I'm gonna put my laundry in the dryer.
Lovely. Yes, that field trebuchet is distracted with my ghouls.
Hey, where's your Scorpy?
He's dealing with the trebuchet along with the fellbats.
Oh,
Speaking of which, fellbats, go kill those peasant archers. Yeah, Bretonia doesn't seem to be doing so hot. Where's the Lord? And I'm at Realm of Souls tier 2, so I'll eventually be able to get my hands on something a little more fantastic.
so which, out of curiosity, which army would you say is more squishy? Vampires or Nekara?
I would say vampires are more squishy, but even then they have a lot of numbers to pad them out. That's the main difference between the Hekarans and that's the main difference between the Nehekarans and the vampires. The fact that their armies are actually based around very different doctrines. Whereas the vampires are more enslavers, the Nehekarans are more like an actual army. Where they don't enslave mass quantities of the dead, but rather are actually busy trying to raise their old dead.
Your Tomb Scorpion is covered in the blood of your enemies. Looks kind of awesome.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of great.
I just zoomed in on it. It's like covered in like blood and guts. It's like, oh, how charming. Scorpion's had some fun. I'm surprised those archers
Also,
let those bats get close. I would have turned them around and started shooting at them.
I mean, yeah, that's generally what most people do, but
AI.
that's it. But believe me, if you were playing a competitive game with me, it's up. I'm about to hit Realm of Souls Tier 3, which means Ushapti.
Yep.
Let's go. Come on, give me it. I want those 500 kills so that I can actually. There we go. Where's my Ushapti?
Where did you summon them? I don't see them.
You'll see them.
I keep forgetting you're playing the vampire count version of Tomb Kings.
I mean, yep.
Oh, there they are.
Yep, and they're about to actually charge right into the backs of those. And they're about to charge right into the backs of those men-at-arms.
Mm-hmm.
For the lady, you say?
Come on, lads! Get stuck in!
Ushapti
Oh, that was brutal. Oh, I watched that. That was hilarious. They charged into the back and just the men-at-arms just went flying.
Oh, it's about to get even worse.
What are you gonna do? Summon a second bunch? Where's your lord? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's not your lord. That's a Lich Priest.
Lich Priest.
Oh, there's. Oh, dear God, that's just abusive, I think.
What, you mean the Tomb Scorpion?
Yeah, poor guys, the polearm guys was like, ah, run away, it's big, it's claws.
Fuck this. Fuck this was not what I meant for the lady.
I think you might just
Right, come on,
routed their
Ushapti.
army.
Oh yeah, they're peasants. It's not like they're gonna keep on coming back. Oh wait. That's exactly what peasants do. Arkan, go kill him. Go kill the Lord. I want that Lord dead. Tomb Scorpion, go kill that Lord. I want that Lord dead.
It is the best way to cripple an army for a turn or two. Mogan of the Flame. Well, let's make you moment of.
Yep, he's about to fucking die.
Oh yeah. I hope he has a valiant last stand. Oh, and here comes the Lich Priest for good measure.
Lich Priest.
I am zoomed in like on the ground for this fight. It's interesting.
I mean, I would hope so.
There's just one random man-at-arms next to him who's just running away.
They're like, no, have mercy.
This is what happens when you go on crusades. You have giant scorpions and skeletons chasing you across Lustria.
This is what happens when you. This is what happens when you go treasure hunting in Nehekara.
Yeah. This looks hilarious. There's the two skeleton, guys just kind of chasing after him, and there's a scorpion on his butt. Poor guy's just like, I'm done. I think, yeah, it looks like his entire...
I'm done.
I think you've wiped his entire army pretty much. I mean, they're still alive, obviously, but their morale is completely fucked.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would prefer to actually kill their lord before I fucking end this battle. It's fucking...
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand.
Or actually, how damn... You know what? I'm just going to end the battle and let him retreat.
That was awfully magnificent of you.
Oh, he'll die. He'll die, and he'll eventually serve Nagash.
That's right, yeah, the vampire counts. How fitting that we're allies in this one.
I mean, Arkin the Black and Manfred von Karstein, this isn't the first time that they've worked together. In the end times, they were actually responsible for Nagash's resurrection.
Oh boy. Yeah, the end times always sounds so epic, and then people get angry about it. I'm sitting here, what exactly happened that makes everyone so angry about the end times? That sounds kind of cool.
Well, as far as it sounds cool, the concept, it falls very flat. It just falls very, very, very flat. Let's use Bind Souls. Hey, Arkin gained another rank.
Yep, so did my guy from the last battle when they attacked me. It's like, oh, okay, come bitches, come fight me, please.
Come fight Arkin the Black.
I'm so confused why they attacked you. You had almost double their numbers. Although, ironically, your casualty rates were almost identical.
Well, exactly. They had horsemen. Thankfully, I actually knew that I was going to be fighting Bretonnian, so I stocked up on skeleton spearmen.
That'll do it.
I also got crypt ghouls for. I also have crypt ghouls for dealing with the unsavory bunch of peasant infantry.
Which actually there weren't that many. It was mostly men-at-arms, and they're not exactly they're not the lowly little peasant bitches that everyone else is.
No, they're technically lowly peasant bitches. They're just better trained lowly peasant bitches.
Yeah, and although I don't know why they had I guess I'm just wondering why they had all shield men-at-arms, or not shield, all polearm men-at-arms. It's like, that's not going to be very useful against skeleton warriors and skeleton spearmen. In fact, the only two units in your army that'd be useful against would be the Scorpion and the Ushapti, but those don't even show up until later in the fight.
Until I actually make the building that can actually construct Ushapti, and even then, it's only I think 1 or 2 Ushapti per. It's
one
or two
it's
Ushapti.
It's not very many.
No, but it's even worse once I actually get Hyro Titan on the field.
Oh yeah, I've actually never seen one of those on the battlefield yet.
Oh, Hyro Titans are fucking scary to fight because they actually have Spirit Leech and they have Shem's Burning Gaze.
These poor knights at their flay, and they're like, there's an undead army outside our door. We just tried to kick its ass and got our asses kicked. Oh, let's see what the Temple Hop Bugger's gonna do. Oh, they didn't do anything.
And nothing.
Okay, I'm not gonna complain.
Fantastic. That means I'm going to be able to besiege Lashiek. Maybe.
Yeah, where'd they go? Their other army went poof.
Ooh! Ooh!
What?
Ooh! I could call upon a Necrotect, a Tomb Prince, or another Lich Priest. I'm gonna grab the Necrotect.
As I say, you need that for. You can use that to bolster your current bugger.
Yeah, I need that to bolster my Scorpion. Thanks. And in about 3 turns, I will actually have my whatever it's called, the
Attack.
Something from something.
Time.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Hmm?
Ooh, I like this battle.
Oh god.
Some more peasants.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, more of the same, really.
Well, they actually have some diverse infantry this time around. They have two more archers, and they have spear men-at-arms instead of just the men-at-arms with pole arms.
Wow! So diverse! Alright. Let us fight this battle. Hopefully I don't end
I
up in
think they
Lustria.
actually outnumber you, oddly enough.
To make all the best jokes I want, they have the best cavalry in the game. Actually, the best cavalry in the game is actually fielded by the vampires. Blood dragons are actually, in lore, the best cavalry, both on tabletop and in Warhammer. Or Total War, that is. But oh, no, it isn't a forest now. It's a fucking desert, as it should be.
We're no longer fighting in Lustria?
Nope. Nope. Instead, we're fighting in what looks like Desert Bretonia. Let's. Generally, blood isn't a bit much, but it isn't bad in that. It's in sense. Well, you can't have Warhammer without blood, can you? I didn't think so. This is sort of the downside to the AI. They fill their armies with garbage, but amusing to watch for the most part. If you want a real challenge as far as AI goes, I would actually suggest Steel Faith Overhaul. They actually make a decent job at making armies diverse for the most part.
Say again?
The Steel Faith Overhaul actually makes armies become more diverse.
Ah.
And it's not just Steel Faith Overhaul. A few other mods actually do the same. Tremble before Arcan. Alright, where's my Tomb Scorpion? You know what? Let's group him up with the actual ghouls. He seems to do very nicely again. He seems to do very nicely. Alright. Hey, Field Trebuchets, nice to see you again.
One of my armies in my Bretonian game has like 3 of those things. It's so much fun. Just start pounding the enemy from a long range. It's like, okay, here, just have trebuchets while you try to advance on me. Have fun.
Yeah, this isn't, Ooh, that was a nice brace. That was a nice brace. Well done.
I think your bats are in trouble.
Alright, come on, let's... Ah, Bellbats, why?
What do you mean, why? You sent them out there behind to attack their archers. What were you expecting? Hey, you know, this actually looks like you're attacking the right place now.
I know, it does.
Can your Felbats attack those archers? Because otherwise the archers can keep chewing to pieces.
Yeah, I know. Oh, fuck. Why? Why did... Ah, fuck.
Wrong archers. Get the archers in front of you. There's that one poor unit of mounted yeomen that's just like, we give up, please let us run away.
Just let us run! Come on. Hey, Arkin, buddy.
Hey, you got some pole arms coming back to fight your bats.
Yeah, I know. Let's get you out of there. Crypt Ghouls seem to be doing pretty well for themselves.
Where are your Crypt Ghouls? Oh, there they are. They're in the midst of that mess. They're kind of like pseudo cavalry, honestly. They're not quite cavalry, but they're kind of there.
Okay, Skelly archers, please. Stay out of the fucking fight.
That's a problem I've had with archers in this game and both games actually, is the fact that like they don't fall back like far enough. Oddly, for the Empire skirmish command, they actually do fall back far enough to be useful, but for both the Nehekara and for Tonya, I've had issues where like they'll only step back a few feet and the battle's right in front of them. It's like, stop that! Get back more!
Hello? One moment. Ugh, goodness gracious. Where are those other Crypt Ghouls that are doing absolutely nothing? Alright, Arkin, use that ruby ring, or whatever.
That scorpion is like the most epic thing ever.
I mean, this battle seems to be going relatively well.
Yeah, and the Crypt Ghouls doing fairly well against those men-at-arms. Your Scorpion is running amok with their archers now. Yeah, when you heal them. You got some polearm guys coming for your archers, though.
Oh yeah. I've also got some knights coming for my archers.
Oh, the Omen.
I doubt that my Skelly archers are gonna. I doubt that my Skelly archers are gonna survive this.
We fight as royal companions.
Yeah, unless their cavalry just doesn't do anything. And their
I've
own
also got Crypt Ghoul.
their own trebuchet just smacked their cavalry.
All right, Team Scorpion, you go and ooh, Ushapti. That's going to be very helpful.
They're like their own trebuchet just beat the crap out of this poor cavalry who were charging you.
And their trebuchet is about to be munched to death by crypt ghouls. And by a scorpion.
Hey, Ushapti, nice for you to join us. Those crypt ghouls, though, are getting their asses handed to them. Oh yeah, that trebuchet is just. I mean, one of the trebuchets is broken. The other two are abandoned.
Yeah, those trebuchets are shattered.
Where are your? Oh,
Where are the other?
There's the Ushapti. There, that's the melee.
Yep, and they're kind of tearing apart everything.
Against human opponents, they usually do.
Well, against any opponents, Ushapti are actually quite decent.
Well, specifically when it's humans, they're very good. They're not quite as capable against stronger species, I've found.
I mean, they're decent against they're decent against elves. In fact, if you ever want to fight elves as Nehekara, you have to bring Ushapti. It's practically impossible to fight. And there we go, victory. And since this is a settlement battle, I can just end it and take their settlement.
Nice. Alright, well, shall I have my turn and then we'll call it quits?
I believe so.
Alright. I'll do my things.
Yay, that was fun, Morgan. Now you get to serve me forever.
I don't know what's the worst, you know, fighting the vampire Nehekarans or fighting the regular Nehekarans. The regular Nehekarans will just kill you. The vampire Nehekarans are going to probably enslave your soul for all eternity. Or for however long you last.
Normal Nehekarans will do that, but
Actually, I had a random question about Nehekarans.
Not as regular. You had a random question about Nehekara? Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, this might just be an in-game bit of nonsense, but also I was reading the lore. Are there still living people in Nehekara who are part of the kingdom? Or are they all undead?
No, they are all undead as far as I am aware. Though humans do eventually come in, they are usually killed and They are usually killed and their bodies made into mummies.
Okay, I was wondering because there's a game mechanic specifically where it mentions that people are going missing in some districts of your city, and I'm like, what are they doing? They're taking on.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's just so that I think that's more or less for balance purposes. In lore, though, Nehekara is usually devoid of actual life. It is literally inhospitable. Its rivers will poison you, and its denizens will kill you without a second thought.
Which explains why all the crusading kingdoms, etc., are all on the coast.
Well, they're actually attacking Araby. For the most part, the Crusaders actually don't go into Nehekara unless it is to search for treasure. In which case, there are plenty of examples as to that going extremely poorly in the end.
Can't imagine why.
Maybe it has something to do with the undead kings.
I do like the fact that the other undead kings are so afraid of Cetra that they're like, okay, yeah, sure, you want us to go back to sleep so we'll stop fighting, we'll do that.
I mean, Cetra was kind of a big deal back when he was alive. And
now that he's dead, is even more terrifying.
Yeah, he's kind of the chosen of their patron of their creator god, Petra.
Yep.
The next stage complete.
Arkin, did you just say make it black? I'm sorry, what?
On my screen, he said stage complete.
Oh. Well then.
Literally, I heard on my side, stage complete. I'm like, what? Okay.
I mean, how about no?
Well, it could be worse. You could just start singing, paint it black.
Oh, that's right. I'm still at war with Cetra. That's nice.
Well, why wouldn't you be?
Let's see,
Cedric kind of hates your guts.
Ooh. I mean, he hates his guts, but in lore, it has actually been seen that
I'll take Shiva's
it's
Oh yeah,
been
no,
seen that
I know they'll work together if needs must, but like that really requires some they really have to behave. Like there really has to be a big problem for them to do that.
Yep. At the same time, though, Arkan is actually willing to work with other Tomb Kings as well, much more liberally than you would expect.
Even though most of them kind of hate his guts.
Yes, even though most of them hate his fucking guts.
So I have a question. Actually, never mind. It's not a question. I withdraw the question because I just realized what I can and can't do next turn.
All right, I suppose.
Well, I was going to ask which building I should go for in terms of units, but then I realized that one of them I'll be able to build next turn. The other one will have to build some other time because I don't have enough population yet at that point. Also, I'm really wondering who else Tempelhof is at war with, because I don't know where that second army went. That second army ran off somewhere, and I have no clue where it is. That, or they just don't make enough income because there's only one of them, and they're just like, ah. Oh, I lied.
Quite spooky.
No, I lied. Never mind. They do have two. They have two settlements. So yeah. So maybe the other army's at the other settlement. I guess. I don't know.
Well, they have two settlements. It's likely that they're being hiding.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to take Tempelhof here at some point.
truth on Casta.
That's actually Skaven because the triangle symbol is related to them. I mean, yes and no.
Huh?
I mean, generally. Oh! Ow!
Are you having
stretch?
Are you having a heart attack?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yay! My new income has popped. Also, I can build this thing that I was trying to build last time, which will increase vampiric corruption.
Alright, let's take a look in Sylvania, see what's going on. Let's see, did you raise any dead? Oh, more trash army, got it.
Yeah, I have my big trash army. I'll look and see if I can actually build anything, raise anything useful. Nope. Still skeletons, skeleton spearmen, and zombies.
I mean, better than nothing.
I swear that mechanic doesn't work the way you think it does. That or just doesn't work that way.
I swear it has to be bugged if it's not working like that.
I have another Vampire Count game on the original one, the original Warhammer, and it doesn't work like that there either.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though it should. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, when you mentioned I'd be able to like revive some good units, I was sitting here looking. I was kind of looking at you like, I think we're confusing lore and game mechanics. Anyways, on your next game, or your next turn, let's, I guess, save and call it quits for now. It's been quite amusing. Poor Bretonia.
It has been. Poor Bretonia. They just kind of faced the wrath of Arkan the Black.
Yeah. Well, next in 3 turns, I'll be able to build corpse carts and black knights.
In about, I think, 1 turn, actually. In about 1 turn, I think I'm actually going to be able to build Nehekara Warriors, which is going to be a nice step up from, you know, swordsmen.
Yeah. I am hoping that I will eventually just, instead of having to fight, what's his face?
Ooh, Beastman just took out one of my enemies.
Nice. I'm honestly hoping that instead of having to fight the von Karsteins, that they'll actually just frickin' you know, surrender to me. They're just like, hey, can we become your ally? I'm like, yes, please.
Hi, can I be your vassal?
They actually were my vassal in my first Vampire Counts game. They declared war on me. I smashed them down to 1 settlement, and I was like, you know what? I'm busy fighting 2 other factions. I'll let them surrender to me. So they signed a peace treaty, became my vassal, and then they conquered half the empire, and then came back and declared war on me.
Rest in peace.
And I'm just like, okay, fine, asshole. You want to do that? I'll just steamroll you the whole way through the empire.
Let's see. Do I want to go with the Restless Dead ability or... That nice 44% physical resistance would actually be really nice. You know what? I'm going to go with the Restless Dead for that one.
Alright.
Also, my Necrotect is joining my army, so that's going to be nice.
They'll buff your Scorpion, right?
Yep, it should. At least... Let me... and I also got the Great Incantation of Patra as well, so now I can get Patra's Necrotect.
Nice.
That'll be nice to use. All right, so thanks for playing. On if there is a next game.
Well, we're gonna have to finish this sooner or later.
Eventually. In the next game, I will likely be dealing with Beastmen and more Bretonians. Reporting live for Bretonia, Land of the Frogs.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna be banging my head against Templehof, going, "Would you please come out and fight like a man?"
I mean, they aren't men anymore, I guess. So,
well, I mean,
no?
the Templehof is necromancers, so it counts, doesn't it? They're kind of
That
men.
was a mistake. Always end them so they don't bother you again. I mean, yes, Hayden, we should actually end them so that they don't bother us again. I mean, I got beastmen to the north that are probably that I'm going to have to probably deal with eventually because I declared war on them.
I'm just confused what
And then I've
beastmen are
also
doing
got-
down there.
And then I've also got Greybeard's Prospectors right next to me, so there's that as well. So, as said, in the next game, we're probably going to just be doing more of the same. More bashing heads against Templehof and more of bashing heads against Bretonians.
Yeah, pretty much.
The only difference, though, is that I will likely have a much stronger army.
I won't, not yet. I don't actually get any stronger units until my settlements are tier 3.
Well, I mean, that should be the case. It sounds great, doesn't it? Just when you're just least expecting it.
Well, I mean, in a couple turns
All of a
here,
sudden-
I'll be
all
able
of a
to
sudden
build Black Knights. Like in 3 more turns, I'll be able to have Black Knights.
Ooh, Black Knights, that'll actually be useful.
I'll probably get
Alright,
up some
so
of my
until-
zombies for that. Just like, go away, zombies. I now have Black Knights. I'm going to use them to smush things.
Alright, so until next time, well, have a good day, and we'll figure out a time when we can do this again.
Indeed. All right, take care.
Alright. Ciao, everyone in the chat that wasn't speaking, or anyone else who was speaking. I don't know.
It's called End It, sir. End it before it hurts.
Clearly.
So, I assume you save and quit, yes? Yep, there it goes. The game has
Yes,
been aborted.
Yep, I saved it.
Hooray. All right, farewell.
See you.